Hey guys, welcome to Survival Defense Lab. As you can tell, I'm up in the mountains where it's raining and snowing just a little bit, and I figured this was the perfect environment to test out something I've been wanting to test for a while. We're going to call it Will It Kindle. Now, when you're building a fire, you want to use small twigs, dry grass, those sorts of things, but when it's raining and snowing, kind of like this, everything is soaking wet and it's not going to do very well. So there's some alternative forms of kindling that you can use, and I've seen these, posted around the interweb, so I wanted to give them a test, see how hot they burn, how quickly they burn, how well they do in a wet situation. So I'm going to go through these. We're going to check the temperature on them, we're going to look at the timing of them, and then we'll come to a conclusion. So first up is Crayons. As you can see, the temperature outside is about 38 degrees. Now, one of the things to say about Crayons, I've heard these are a good alternative to candles. They'll burn because of the wax. I didn't really buy what I was seeing, but I wanted to give them a shot. So I've got this torch lighter. I'm applying heat directly to it, and I'm melting the crayons pretty successfully, but we're 15 seconds in, 20 seconds in, and we're getting nothing. And finally, and I think this is only because of the paper, I start to get a little bit more spark, a little bit more flame, and it looks like it's about to burn, so I just want to do a quick temperature check and see where it's at. And honestly, it's way too low. It peaks at maybe 80. Not really a good option. So the next choice are Doritos. These are supposed to be a great kindling alternative also. Again, I'm applying a torch flame to them. I can get them to burn a little bit, but they go out really quickly. Less than 20 seconds, just like the crayons. But we do get around 235 degrees, which is a pretty respectable temperature. So might be a good option in a dry climate. Now, moving on to the next one, we've got a ping pong ball. I know you wouldn't expect this, but again, this is something I've seen elsewhere on the internet where you can light it and it'll burn. And we actually do get good ignition on the ping pong ball here. You can see the hole melting pretty quickly. I pull up the thermometer. We hit, I believe 435 is our peak there, but then it goes out after just 10 seconds and it's no longer on fire. Not really good for kindling in a wet situation. Now here we have dryer lint. Dryer lint is lauded all over the internet. Everybody says carry some with you when you go camping, whether it's going to be a survival situation or not. And based off of these tests, I'm going to say I have to agree. We look at the thermometer just after ignition. It ignites really quick. That's the first thing. 5 seconds, it ignites right up with even a weak Bic style lighter. You see it's burning at 700 degrees plus. And in fact, we're going to see here in just a few seconds, I think right about, oh, where is it? Here, 910 is our peak. 910 degrees, that's pretty hot. And I'm going to speed through the timer real quick. And you're going to see that at 2 minutes, we've still got a nice burning ember. If I were to spread that out, blow on it, give it some oxygen, good fire starter. Okay, so what's the lesson here? Well, dryer lint is your best alternative kindling, hands down. Considering that the nearest competitor didn't even reach half of its max temperature and didn't burn for nearly as long, I would say keep dryer lint around. Now, I've seen videos of all of these alternatives working, but they were in a nice dry environment. And the point of this video was to see what would be the best alternative when it's soaking wet, when you can't use twigs or leaves, the normal things you would use to start a fire with. So I say keep some dryer lint around in your camping bag, your bug out bag, and you'll be glad you did. And be sure to stick around, subscribe to the page, and keep your eyes out for a new video showing you a really cool way to pack the dryer lint with you. Thanks for watching Survival Defense Lab, and as always, stay awesome.